Supporters of the Freedom Convoy executed a slow roll to the U.S. Canada border town of Coutts, Alberta, to mark the third-year anniversary of the Coutts blockade.
My brother was part of the blockade here in Alberta, so it was strategic because it was a major highway and it was somewhere where a little bit of pressure could get put on the government to end the mandates and the government overreach when it came to long-haul truckers.
After making a U-turn from Coutts, the convoy stopped at a warehouse in Lethbridge to fundraise for the legal fees of those who are in jail. Cupcakes, pies, and a truck made of gingerbread were some of the items on sale to raise funds.
We protested, we stood up to our government, and our government is punishing us by putting our people in jail. Recently,
3 men were convicted of mischief over their role in the 2-week-long blockade. Marco Van Huigenbos was sentenced to jail for 120 days, whereas his co-accused was given community service, and the third co-accused sentence will be determined next month.
To me, it means that they put out a vaccine that had not been tested. They shut down the borders, they shut down everything, and they basically forced us. They went against the Nuremberg Code themselves, and they're telling us that we are the terrible people and the criminals. We're not domestic terrorists.
On the other hand, 4 men were held in remand for almost 2 years for conspiracy to commit murder on police officers. They were denied bail for the severity of the charge. But the Crown prosecutor dropped that serious charge for the 2 men in a plea deal for lesser charges. And the other 2 were acquitted by a jury, but were sentenced to almost 6 years in prison for firearm violations and mischief. Were you down there 3 years ago when the blockade happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, why were you there?
Because I want to support the Freedom Convoy, because we need more freedom.
Did you take the COVID vaccine? You don't have to answer it.
Absolutely not, and I never took a shot in my life, and I never will.
How did you survive? They locked you in your house. You were not allowed to go into restaurants. You were not allowed to fly. You were not allowed to have a job, anything.
That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit is all it was. You just scare the people. Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. I never did wear a mask, and I've never, nothing to do with that shit, because it's all bullshit. I don't care.
And that's why I guess you came down to Coutts to protest and show your dissent.
That's right. That we don't want that kind of stuff. Let the people do what they want, never mind what the government wants us to do. That's a whole sad situation. People got to speak up.
If you appreciate my independent journalism, please consider donating at mediabizergan.com/donate. With your help, I can continue to bring you on-the-ground journalism all across Canada, even all across the world. Thank you.